Morning. Morning. I would like to call the LRA meeting into order. I am Calvin Arnold, LRA Chairman. On behalf of myself, fellow commissioners, the Mayor's Office, and the Comptroller's Office in the City of St. Louis, Board of Education, and the Aldermans, also Shelton Anderson, and the employees of the LRA, we welcome you. It is the job of the LRA to sell unutilized, undeveloped properties to residents, developers, those that have the financial ability to redevelop such properties and get them back into the tax roll. In a few minutes, we will start our procedures. If anyone has a sign to talk on your behalf, on your offer, you will be given that chance. But please limit your presentation to 3 minutes. Thank you.
With that, we are called to order. At this time, can we do a roll call, please?
Commissioner Arnold,
Present.
Commissioner Brown,
Present. And we will make note that Commissioner Heights.
Commissioner Heights,
Yes, Commissioner Heights is not here.
Not.
Okay. Okay. Going on with our agenda for today, we have a motion here before us. Our minutes, I'd like to make a motion that we defer our minutes for September and October to our January meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Could we call for the vote?
Commissioner Arnold,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes. It's been moved and second and motioned. So motion carries. There's no decline there. So motion carries on that. At this time, we'll have a report of the commissioners. I have no report.
I have no report.
Okay. So at this time, we would like to open discussion here to talk about the various offers. If you, as Commissioner Arnold stated, if you have a particular parcel that is on the agenda that you would like to speak to and that you have signed up, we ask that you come at this time, and we'll call you in the order that Dee has at this time. Dee, could you let us know who the first person is?
Item number 36.
36. Okay.
Wagner.
Thank you, Commissioners and Board. My name is Maureen Wagoner, and I am the Secretary of the African People. I'm the Treasurer of the African People's Education and Defense Fund. Our organization has been doing development along West Florissant to improve the community and bring especially programs for economic development and food security. So we wish to purchase these lots to extend our farming activities, to bring more fresh food to the area. And this is also in the context that in the last couple of months, we were able to open the bakery that it will be associated with this. So we think it's going to be really positive development in the community. We do own the lot on West Florissant next to the 5 lots we wish to purchase and have the resources to develop this and the community to support it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Dee.
I've signed up for Mayor Moore Taylor for item number 55. I'll say thanks. Goddard Hughes for item number 58.
58.
Hi, my name is Lizzie Stoddard Hughes. Me and my family, we generated here from Washington, D.C. I brought me and my 3 children and my granddaughter here because my sister's been living here for over 20 years. She was the one that brought me into knowing about the LRA program, the properness. And
58.
and we were looking to purchase a property for my family, for my children and my grandchildren. Because right now we're living in apartments, and I wanted us to have family equity wealth. We have been doing when I started in my family, we did do a rehab on my niece's property, and we helped her do the inside and the out. And I think that me and my family do have the skills to put this back together and make sure that it's a contribute to the neighborhood, and also me and my family as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker we have is for item number 60, and that's Tishawn Weathers. Number 60.
How y'all doing? Is y'all hear me?
Um,
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm be honest, I'm nervous.
I need-
Well, my name
Deep
is
breath.
Sean Weathers. I grew up in St. Louis, preferably the north side. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to appreciate it. Like I know over the last, I'm not gonna say few years, but like the decade or so, I've been seeing it deteriorate. So what I did was I got a group of people, like-minded individuals from the neighborhood or from the community, and we looked at this property. And we all agreed on like what we can do with it, what to do not just for me, but for everybody as a whole. And then when the tornado happened, well, we helped out, and like this property, it can also help out. Like my plan with it was to have a kitchen. So like if another disaster or anything happens, I can help everybody in the neighborhood out. Because this time we really did just pass out food. But with this, it'd be more like a stable location and back door to front door. I know it'll take time, but I got people that's willing to help me and support me. Well, that's it.
Thank
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Next speaker we have is for item number 59A, that's Emmett Coleman. For number 59 and number 76.
Morning.
My name is Coleman, and I do appreciate this opportunity, and I think it's a privilege to those who can come to the various neighborhoods and look at a house and say, you know, how beautiful it can be, and what a dream home this could be for not only them, but many others. And that's pretty much where I am in this situation now. I see it as a beautiful home. I see it as an opportunity for not only me, but a young family. So that's where my spirit is now. So thank you for the chance and opportunity.
Thank you.
Said another one, didn't you? Said number 76 as well.
Those 76, she's speaking of some properties, some adjacent contiguous land that's right next to the property that I'm hoping to obtain today. They're vacant, and they've been vacant for a very long time. And matter of fact, my great aunt lived in one of the homes, which was torn down. And I do still have a picture of it, so it's a little emotional as well. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Shanta Smith for item number 24.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Shanta Smith, and I'm interested in purchasing the lot next to my home. It is not part of the side lot program because it's 4,124 square feet, and the side lot program is 4,000 square feet. But if you would be willing to sell it to me for the side lot program purchase price, I'm interested in purchasing it. If not, I'm still interested in purchasing it for the general purchase program price. I would use that land to expand my yard. I'm an avid gardener. I love flowers. I love vegetation, and I would add more vegetation and flowers to that lot, and it would not be an eyesore in my community. Thank you, and I'm hoping that you will allow me to purchase the lot. Thank you so much.
Next speaker we have is, excuse me, for item number 2, Yachty Development, Williams.
Hello, everyone. I'm inquiring 3837 Folsom over in the Tiffany neighborhood. My plans is to build a new construction custom home on the lot. It is in the backyard of Cardinal Glennon Hospital, and I've done multiple projects in the area, and I just want to continue to make that neighborhood transform to the best ability that it can be. It is a very unique property. Like I said, it's a bunch of nurses and doctors and students that would love for this lot to be filled with something rather than it just being a flat lot. Hope you guys give me the opportunity to continue doing my development work, and I appreciate you guys for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deontay, Augustine, excuse me, you can put the number down. Augustine, what's your number, sir?
19.
What is it?
19.
19, thank you. 19.
Greetings, everybody. So previously I applied for 10 Ashley Street and I wanted to do a tower form, but I also wanted to do where it was like an open air community marketplace. I stated that on the original one.
Can you speak a little louder, sir?
I said,
Thank you.
there you go. Originally, I applied for 10 Ashley Street. I wanted to do a farm, like a tower farm. And then I also wanted to do an open air community marketplace. I put that on the original one, but this time I just wanted to make it clear that that is my plan for this. I believe it's an opportunity to bring the community together. We do weekly events where they can have, if they have products to give out and disperse to the community, they can come together free of charge. And, you know, that's what I'm trying to do, just trying to bring the community together.
I have Leonetta Nelson. Don't have her number.
Yeah.
The property message.
What number?
What's your number, Ms. Nelson? Number 48. Thank you. Number 48.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leonetta Nelson. I am looking to obtain the property on Billups, 1525 Billups. The opportunity for me is that I am involved within our community overall, and the opportunity for us to do better growth within this community. I also own a construction company, and what that looks like, I'll be able to bring quality construction into a community where I was home, fed, and raised. And in that, having pride in that in that opportunity, I just get to see what we've already done is to continue to see our community move forward in the future terms versus continue to see these beautiful buildings dilapidated. Thank you.
That concludes the speakers we have signed up here. Has anyone been overlooked?
Have anyone online?
First person is a Mark E. Good morning, Mark. You can speak now.
What person? He said.
Hi,
What property would you like to speak about?
hi. You said Mark Timmerman, correct?
Yes.
Okay, hi. I am speaking on 4 lots. I need to know the number. I'm sorry. It's on the deferral list. And it's 4 lots on the corner of North Newstead and Lee.
75.
Thank you. So sorry about that. I've been here a few times. I couldn't be there in person this morning, but I'm a lawyer and I'm trying to move my law firm to that corner. And the LRA, the committee, the board has asked me to get community support. And where I was I just need some letters from the community organizations. I have one from STL Rebuild. And then I went to the Penrose Community Association meeting weeks ago with my kiddos and met them and introduced my kids and my idea and had a lot of support and a lot of fun at that meeting. They they said we can sign your form now, but I just felt uncomfortable showing up and having them sign it. So I said I'll send them more info and in an email, and I appreciate it. And then a personal tragedy struck. So I've been just trying to do all that, and I just wanted to ask you to at least keep it on the deferral list. I feel like I just have some emails left to do before I can submit what I wanted to fully, what you asked me to. So that's kind of my update, and I really appreciate you sticking with me.
Thank you.
Leon, you can speak now on, and it's item number 41.
Hi, my name is Leon Threat. I am the Executive Director of Northside Youth and Senior Service Center. We're located at the 4100 block of Maffitt, and we're looking to have an option renewal for lots on the 4100 block of Maffitt. They're just located in the same block that we're currently operating. We're the largest Meals on Wheels deliverer in the city of St. Louis, providing services not only for seniors, but also for youth. We need the extension of time. We already have the resources to complete the project. We're looking for an extension of time because to complete some environmental studies to go ahead and move forward with the project. Thank you.
Thank you.
Clerk, you can speak now, and what item number do you want to speak about?
Speaking about the property on 3806 St. Louis Avenue and 3812 St. Louis Avenue.
What item numbers are those?
I don't have my, I'm sorry, I don't have my paperwork in front of me right now.
What is the name again?
Christian Clark.
31.
Thank you. Number 31.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. Clark.
Okay. I would like to purchase a lot at 3806 St. Louis Avenue and 3810 St. Louis Avenue. It's adjacent to both properties I own. I just want to request to purchase. I want to be able to secure the lots from dumping and just trespassing and expand my current yard and keep it up, keep the beautification and maintenance up on it. Some of the trees are falling onto the fences and falling into my yard. So I want to be able to try to keep the lots from more beautification and keep the maintenance up and be able to keep the safe and the rodents out of coming over into my building. I've been in the neighborhood my whole life. And I just want to formally request to purchase the lot. That would conclude my my speech.
Thank you. Okay. Any more speakers? Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Neal, can you hear us? Mr. Neal, can you hear us?
Number 68. Number which one?
68.
I see that you're on mute. We can't hear you if you're trying to talk though. In the chat, he's awaiting a decision on his counter offer for the vacant lot located at 4447 Margarita Avenue. Margarita.
Margareta. Yeah, Margarita. It's too early.
You want to answer the chat? I asked him if he wanted to speak, and he has the ability to speak.
Okay.
Yeah, he can just wait on his letter.
Yep. So with that, Ms. Cobb, if you could reply that the board will be making their voting decision
Yeah,
in this cycle.
we'll provide him with additional information.
Mr. Neal, you'll receive a letter in the mail, and that'll notify you of that LRA board decision on the property here.
Okay. Okay, we will continue with our agenda at this time. We will go through the offers to purchase. And at this time, we will render our decisions. So we'll go ahead and get started. Under our offers to purchase, of course, these are parcels that are owned by LRA that consist of unoccupied ground or physical structures. These are single-family residence, side lots, 2 families, 4 families, etc. The offers have submitted offers to purchase with the intention of rehabbing properties as residential or commercial projects, an extension of their yard space, community gardens, or green spaces to enhance and beautify the community. The first property or the first section is under the heading of new construction. New construction programs are Class A lots. They have a minimum of 4,000 square feet in total land with no more than 3 contiguous lots per offer. Item number 1, Tisha Watkins, 4,000 Cook Avenue. Like to make a motion that we counter this offer for $2,075 as a 24-month option contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
Could we call for the vote, please?
Commissioner Arnold,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes. Hearing no dissension, motion carries. Second, our second offer, Yadi Development One LLC. We have 3837 Folsom Avenue. I move that we accept this offer of $7,200 as a 16-month option contingent upon approval, plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 3, we have an offer with multiple properties listed in Exhibit A in the Fountain Park neighborhood from Lutheran Development Group, care of Thomas Florent. I move that we defer any action on these parcels at this time for further review. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 4, we have multiple properties listed in the Greaterville neighborhood on Labadee. Offer Bermuda Investments LLC, care of Samuel Jones. I move that we accept offer of $2,000 as a 24-month option contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading of As Is Rehab Program. As at this program these are Class A residential buildings with up to 6 units, no more than 1 building with no more than 2 contiguous lots or 1 commercial building. Item number 5, Floyd Bell. We have offer, the property address is 3740 Palm Street. I'd like to make a motion that we accept offer of $1,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 6, My Mother Roots LLC, care of Micklin Hampton. Move that we reject this offer due to disposition of other city-owned property. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 7, Antonio Chisholm, property address 4736 Vernon Avenue. Move that we reject this offer for lack of proof of sufficient financial resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 8, we have property, the offer is affordable housing and rehab, care of Ronnie Wilson. Property address is 5932 Drexel Avenue. Move that we counter this offer for $500 with closing contingent upon proof of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 9, again, affordable housing and rehab, care of Ronnie Winston. I move that we accept offer of $500 with closing contingent upon proof of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 10, Jamel Gregory and Dwanese Barwick. I move that we accept offer of $800 with closing contingent upon proof of budget and financing, and that property address is 2009 Dretson. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Under the heading of development, we do not have any offers this go around. We will move on to the general lot purchase program. And under this program, we have properties, LRA properties, vacant lots, Class A that can be used for any purpose other than new construction, building, rehab, or development. Item number 11, offer Greater Properties LLC, care of Tawana Hall. I move that we counter this offer at $863, contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 12, Anthony Evers, property address 4618 Page Avenue. I move that we defer any action on this property until further review. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 13, Robert and Lou Hazel Nelson, property address 5460 Shreve Avenue. I move that we accept offer of $800 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 14, Javon Henderson, property address 4126 West Penrose. Move that we reject offer due to disposition of existing city-owned properties. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 15, Cynthia Brown, property address 4561 Aldine Avenue. I move that we reject offer due to the use not being the highest and best use for this parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 16, Value First Contractors LLC, care of Kareem Simmons, property address 5976 Kimberly Avenue. I move that we counter offer at $968 with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 17, Bob Young, property address 5442 Geraldine Avenue. Move that we counter offer at $575 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 18, Old North St. Louis Restoration Group, property address 1509 Hebert Street. Move that we accept offer of $500 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 19, Deontay Augustine, property address 10 Ashley Street. I move that we reject offer due to it not being in the highest and best use for this particular parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 20, Shantae Watley, property address 5749 Terry Avenue. Move that we counter this offer at $731 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 21, Michael Hayes, property address 1130 Auburn Avenue. I move that we defer any action on this particular property for further review. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 22, Investors Union LLC, care of Randy Jones. Property address is 4469 Greer Avenue. Move that we counter offer at $1,565, contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 23, Deandra Smith, property address 5036 Wren Avenue. I move that we accept offer of $200 contingent upon proof of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 24, Shanta Smith, property address 5025 Maple Avenue. I move that we accept offer of $1,824 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 26, John Shelton, property address 5646 St. Louis Avenue. Move that we reject offer due to the offer's use of the property not being the highest and best use of this parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 27, William A. Hughes, 1504 Agnes, moved to reject this offer due to it not being used in the highest and best use for this parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 28, Leon McNeil, property addresses are 4314 Lexington Avenue and 4318 Lexington Avenue. I move that we counter this offer at $2,774 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 29, Living Essentials Group Investment LLC, care of Reginald Elijah, property address 5961 Plymouth Avenue and 5967 Plymouth Avenue. I move that we accept this offer of $7,508.09 with closing contingent upon approval of financing. And I'm going to take a break and I'm going to get some water. Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All right. It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 30. We have Cassandra Scott, property address 2107 East Aubert and 2111 East Aubert. Like to counter this offer at $1,181 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 31, offer Christine Clark, property address 3806 through 8 St. Louis Avenue and 3812 St. Louis Avenue. I move that we counter offer at $2,865 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 32. Dr. Martin Luther King Professional Building is the offer. The property addresses are 4441 Dr. Martin Luther King and 4431 Dr. Martin Luther King. Move that we counter this offer at $2,543 with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 33, Shannon McLaurin. Property addresses 4955 Harney Avenue and 4959 Harney Avenue. I move that we counter this offer at $2,556 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 34, Ronald and Regina Welch. Property addresses 3957 Finney Avenue and 3959 Finney Avenue. I move that we counter this offer at $3,571 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 35, Augusta McCoy, property addresses 2158 Linton Avenue, 2156 Linton Avenue, and 2150 Linton Avenue. I move that we reject this offer due to the use of the project not being the highest and best use for the parcel. May I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 36, African People's Education and Defense Fund. We have multiple listings exhibited in Exhibit A. I move that we accept offer of $2,500 as a 12-month option with closing contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 37, we have offer Marlena Settings. We have multiple properties listed in Exhibit A. I move that we reject this offer due to the use of the project not being in the highest and best use for this parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 38, multiple properties are listed in Exhibit A. Offer Camille Nicole Nunley. We have multiple properties, as we said, listed in Exhibit A. Move that we reject this offer due to the use of the project presented is not in the highest and best use for these parcels. May I have a second?
Second.
Been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 39, Sabra LLC. We have property address 2301 North 11th Street. Move that we reject this offer due to the use of the project not being in the highest and best use for this parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading of a side lot program. The side lot program, these are parcels owned by LRA that consist of unoccupied ground that's too small to support new construction. These non-buildable lots are parcels that are less than 4,000 square feet and cannot be contiguous to another LRA parcel. These lots are made available and affordable to adjacent property owners to be used as side lots and expand personal property. So we have one property in this category. Item 40, 5831 Highland, Vernice Glover. And that's 5831 Highland. I move that we accept this offer as a side lot for $100 under the side lot program. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading of option renewals. Option renewals are offers Request for additional time to complete projects due to construction delays, funding, etc. on options that are near expiration. Offers must display proof of consistent progress to receive renewals of options and extensions of time. The first property we have in this category is number 41. There are multiple properties listed in Exhibit A. The offer is Northside Youth and Senior Services. I move that we accept this option request of $6,108 as a 24-month option contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next project here, we have at 1200 through 14 Monroe, Arcadio LLC. This is a second option request. Move that we accept this option of $5,700 as a 12-month option contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Okay. We're going to move into our next category under the prop NS stabilized buildings. The prop NS stabilized buildings. Under this program, this is a strategic initiative with the goal of stabilizing vacant residential buildings owned by the City of St. Louis, our LRA, which offers them for sale. The program was established by a community initiative and a voter-approved ordinance to create a dedicated source of funding to make it possible for LRA to improve properties within the city's land bank of vacant buildings. This investment is intended to increase the likelihood that these properties will be purchased by private parties who will then finish their rehab and transform current deteriorating buildings into decent housing for their communities. Okay, so the first parcel that we have in this category is 4264 Blair Avenue. And we have multiple properties under multiple offers for this particular property. We have Kelly M. Hall, item number A. We have Alexander Nelson B. and C. Zachary and Jada Peters. I move that we accept offer A, Kelly M. Hall, and we reject item B and C in favor of offer A. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 44, 3945 North 20th Street. We have one offer, and that is Kelly Hall, and we just accepted an offer for Kelly Hall. So I move that we reject that offer due to the acceptance on another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 45. I'm sorry, is that, yes, item number 45. We have one offer here at 3955 Ashland. And I move that we reject this offer due to lack of proof of financial resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Okay. Item number 46, we have 5264 Beacon Avenue. And the offer is Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. I move that we reject the offer pending disposition of current property, Prop NS properties. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 47, we have multiple properties listed here. We have one property, 5462, multiple offers. We have Vibrant Blue Realty, and we have Genova Bia Jones and Willow Strategic Solutions. And I move that we reject item A, current reason of looking at pending properties owned by a particular offer, and item B, due to lack of proof of sufficient financial resources, and also C, Willow Strategic lack of proof of financial resources. With that, I'd like to ask for a second.
Second.
So moved in second. Could we call for the vote?
Commissioner Arnold,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes. It's been moved in second and voted. Hearing no objections, motion carries. All right. We have the next one. Did I? All right, we have item number 48, 1525 Billups Avenue. I'd like to make a motion to defer item 48 to be taken up later in our agenda. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote, hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 49, again, we have multiple offers for 1421 Dress to Hand, and we have Rajek Pa and Jeffrey Schaumburg, Kelly Hall, and Alexander Nelson. I move that we accept offer A, Roderick Pug and Jeffrey Schaumburg, and reject offers B and C in favor of offer A. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 50. We have multiple offers and for offer for 50. Property address is 5251 Emerson. Offer A, Thomas A. Jorgana Lacey. B, Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. And C, Denise Hudson and Jerry Brandon. And move that we accept offer A, Thomas and Jorgana Lacey, and reject offer B and C in favor of offer A. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 51, property address 5734 Era. We've already accepted offer from Thomas and Georgiana Lacey. Move that we reject offer due to their acceptance of the previous offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
So moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 52, property address 5069 Genevieve. We have offer of we have one offer, Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. I move that we reject offer pending completion of currently city-owned Prop NS properties. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 53. Property addresses 5070 Genevieve Avenue. Offer is Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. Move that we reject offer pending completion of previously owned Prop NS properties. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 54, property address 5946 Hamilton Terrace. Offer Vibrant Blue. Move that we reject offer pending completion of currently owned Prop NS properties. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 55. We have one offer on 55. Property address is 4731 Kensington. Move that we have one offer is Larry Moore Taylor. Move that we accept offer of $5,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is to vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 56, we have property address is 6311 Laura Avenue. Offer Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. Move that we reject offer pending completion of previously purchased Prop NS properties. Do I have a second? Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 57, property address 5158 Minerva. Move that we reject offer. Offer is, we have multiple offers here. We have offer A, Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. We have offer B, Zachary and Jada Peters. And offer C, Alexis Battle. Move that we reject item A and due to completion of previously Prop NS properties, and reject offer C for acceptance of offer B, Zachary and Jada Peters. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is to vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 58. We have we have property address is 5203 Minerva. Offer is Vibrant Blue Realty LLC. And move to reject due to disposition of current Prop NS properties. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item, and also we have a second offer on that, and that's B, item B. Also, I like to make a motion that we reject the second offer at 5203 Minerva, Lizzie Stoddard and Gerald Stevens, and we reject that due to lack of proof of financial resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
So moved in second. Previous roll is to vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 59, we have multiple offers, A and B, for property address 5071 Page Avenue. And offer A, Emmett Coleman. Move that we reject offer due to disposition of previously purchased Prop NS properties. And I move that we reject item B as well, and that's due to lack of proof of financial support, resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 60. Did I miss something? Which one? Okay, all right. So- Okay, I apologize here. There were multiple offers. That I missed one of the offers. For 5071 Page Avenue. Offer is, I thought I did that one, but All Smileys LLC. And we reject that offer due to lack of proof of financial resources to support the offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 60, offer is Buzilla Catering and Food Truck LLC. Property address is 4605 Pope Avenue. Move to reject offer due to lack of proof of financial resources to support the project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 61, property address 4158 through 60 St. Louis Avenue. We have multiple offers. We have offer A, Moving Upward Inc., and offer B, Sasha Aiken. I move that we accept offer A, acceptance of $3,500 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing, and reject offer B for offer A. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 62. We have multiple offers for item 62. Property address is 4718 Virginia Avenue. Okay, we have offer A, offer Society of the Most Holy Trinity. We have offer B, All Smileys. We have offer C, Jermaine Williams, and we have offer D, Deontay Augustin. And I move that we reject all offers A, B, C, D due to lack of proof of financial resources to support project. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 63. We have property address 5124 Wabata, offers Zachary and Jada Peters. Move that we reject offer due to approval of another offer. And this is multiple. And we have also offer Sasha Aiken, and we have Society of Good Shepherd. Move that we accept item B, Sasha Aiken, acceptance of $3,000 with closing contingent upon approval of budget and financing, and reject C, again, Society of Good Shepherd, due to lack of proof of financial resources. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 64, property address is 5100 Wells Avenue. We have one offer on that property. That's Zachary and Jada Peters. They've been approved for another offer. We will reject this offer due to approval of another offer. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item H under donations. Property address is item number 65 is 1156 North Euclid. And these are under the category of donations, and these are parcels which consist of unoccupied ground or structures owned by constituents who desire to donate due to no longer wanting the property or they're incapable of maintaining the upkeep. And then donations entered into the LRA inventory and sold using the LRA process. So the first property is the 1126 North Euclid. The offer is 1200 North LLC. Move that we accept this donation. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is the vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 66, property address is 1912 Coleman Avenue. The offer is Gerald Allman. I move that we accept this donation back into the inventory. Do you have, may I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading of miscellaneous. Miscellaneous items are requested changes from the original board-approved decisions. These may include a change of end use, name change, etc. The request must go before the board for consideration. So the first that we have in this category is Wusu Enterprises LLC. And we've gone with counter offers and like to make a motion that we counter again at $3,681 contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 68, offer Roy Everett Neal, property address 4447 Margaretta. I move that we accept offer, this counter offer that was presented at $1,500 contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 69, Angela Lovelace. The property address is 5247 Page Avenue. We have a counter offer here. I'd like to make a motion that we counter at $2,000 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
So moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Exhibit A, Jeffrey Gunn and Timothy Gunn. There were multiple parcels submitted for this, and move that we accept the counter offer that was made by the offers of $3,000 contingent upon approval of financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll as a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 71, Lindo Trucking LLC and Marla Lindo. We have multiple properties there. 121 Dock Street, 4311 Geraldine Avenue, and 4201 Gerald Avenue. And we're looking at a change of end use. And I like to make the motion that we accept the change of end use and $10,000 counter that was offered for 4201 Geraldine contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Item 72, and I'm going to have to stop for a second. Item 72. We have offer the Eagles Nest Retirement Center Foundation, care of Monique Buchanan. And this was a counter offer, and I move that we accept this counter offer, acceptance of $14,481 as a 24-month option. And this counter is contingent upon approval of plans, budget, and financing. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item number 73. We have again a change of in use. Property address is 4025 Labadee Avenue. Offer is Bermuda Investments LLC. We ask that we move forward. I'd like to have a motion that we accept the acceptance of end use on this particular parcel. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Our next category is under the heading of deferred. These are items that were previously considered and have been deferred, and we'll review those at this time. Item 74. We have 5438 Oriole Avenue offers Robert Deal and Tiffany Hunter. Move that we defer. Again, any action on this parcel pending community input and support prior to the commission making a decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 75, we have multiple properties listed in Exhibit A. Offer Timorin Law LLC. Move that we defer any action on these parcels pending community input prior to the commission making a decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 76, Emmett Coleman Jr. Offer property addresses 5069 Page Avenue and 5065 through 67 Page Avenue. Move that we defer any action on these two parcels pending community input and support prior to the commission making the decision. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Item 77, Shantae Davis, property addresses 5980 Dr. Martin Luther King, 5984 Dr. Martin Luther King. Move that we defer any action on these parcels pending community input and support prior to the commission making a decision. And that concludes the offers for this month. Next on our agenda, we will move to our resolutions. The first resolution that we have here is resolution number 25 LRA 298. And I will turn it over to our Director of Real Estate, Shelton, to present on this resolution.
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioner Brown, and good morning, Commissioners. Good morning to those who are attending in person, those who are attending virtually. We would like to present resolution number 25 LRA 298. This resolution, simply put, authorizes the approval of the Community Development Administration Work Program, which we refer to as the Board Up and the Work Program for the maintenance of LRA property, as well as other entities and agencies that are directed by St. Louis Development Corporation, including LCRA PIEA, and separately the agency, which is the Community Development Administration. And so this approval is for the period of 2025. We are presenting this matter as a matter of procedure to move forward with executing the work program contract for the year of 2025. That amount is $1 million. As you may know, commissioners, historically, LRA receives community development block grant funding by way of funding for the maintenance team, the board up program, and the maintenance of its properties. And so with that, we are requesting and recommending the approval of resolution LRA 25-298 for the purposes of executing the contract for the period of 2025.
Okay. Thank you very much. With that information, I'd like to move that we accept resolution number 25 LRA 298. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Previous roll is a vote. Hearing no objections, motion carries. Next on our agenda, we have Charlie Hen. Hun?
Han.
Okay, Charlie, I know you, Charlie. I'm sorry, I messed up your last name.
No problem.
And to that point, Commissioner, by way of introduction, it's a pleasure to present our Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Charlie Han, to present our financial report for the year.
Thank you. And I brought Chris McGuire with me in case you have questions that I can stumble through. But in your packet should be the report for the period ending June 30th. And that's the end of our fiscal year. We currently have auditors auditing those numbers that you see on that financial report. And I just want to go through it briefly with you because I know I don't appear in here as often as I would like to, but a lot of it's repetitive. So, but I will try to do these presentations more often in the future, at least on a quarterly basis, not to burden all of you. The report shows 10,751,000 in cash. We cannot go out and spend that as Shelton would like to do. But almost 8.5 of that number is for ARPA contracts that we have two programs, ARPA programs that were delegated to LRA, and one is the stabilization program and one is the beautification program. And those funds are set in reserve till contracts are awarded and it's time to make payment. We are under a time limit to spend those, and it's December 31 of 26 is our time limit. The balance of the cash account is we're also maintaining EcoDevo grant funds for a couple properties in the LRA inventory that we would like to stabilize and market and get back on not necessarily tax rolls, but get them active again rather than sitting vacant. Interrupt me anytime, Shelton. That's
You're doing a good job, Charlie. Thank you.
We have accounts receivable from funding sources. This is all CDA money, and part of what you just took up, the action you just took up, will release some of that receivable back to LRA that is being held currently by CDA. So we're moving forward on that. Took a long time to get here, but we're here, and I think we'll be able to move better in a more proper way as we turn the corner into 2026. The accounts receivable other is
just collections that Sonetta made in the month of June that were not turned over to us till July, and that's typical. She collects money for about 30 days and then brings it to us and we put it in the bank. So that's a normal transaction. And we have interagency receivables. LRA deals mainly with SLDC as far as interagency, and it, under liabilities is the inter-project payable. And I'll get into that in a minute. But the interagency receivable is LCRA and SLDC. LCRA is a minor item. It's $2,000 that we can pay right after this meeting. It's still a receivable on LRA's books, but the corporate purchases of 125,000, most of the property that's in LRA's inventory is not listed here since it comes in at no cost, but this is for properties that LRA paid for, so we book those as assets at cost. And that 125 is primarily the Baden Plaza area, which has been demolished, but it's a vacant piece of property that we would like to see development there. The deferred charge is the next item. It's 800,000 and some change. 800,000 was basically seed money for the regional crime program, which is a program of demolition that we use state money for. This, we needed the 800,000 because the state only wants to pay us on a reimbursement basis. So, and that there was resolutions between SLDC and LRA for this. It has to be eventually paid back to SLDC. The equipment you can see is valued at 188,000, but 176,000 is depreciated. The only item on that equipment that we currently are depreciating is a F-250 truck that was purchased a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago. I don't know, but it was a 2017 truck that we amortize over, I think, 5 years, and it'll be fully depreciated probably in 3 years. The accounts payable is something we set up at the year end more than monthly, but when we get invoices that aren't paid in a current fiscal year, we have to set up the payable, and that's what that is. It involves the demo program, which is the RCC state DED funded program, and the ARPA program. So that's what that 1,146,000 is. The 4,158,000 payable to SLDC involves a number of things. It involves the 800,000 I talked about that'll be paid eventually when the regional crime project is over. It involves a lot of money from CDA, which you helped break the ice on here at this board meeting. The mechanism for LRA has always been that SLDC pays bills on behalf of LRA, and when LRA consummates sales and that we take them to the city, deposit them in the LRA account at the city, and then we will draw it down the next day and reimburse SLDC. So SLDC at this time has been reimbursed for expenses it's advanced through January of 24. So we still have a a little bit of catching up to do there, but I'll talk about that more and when I get into the income and expense. The escrow payable is when we get a demolition program or a ARPA program or an EcoDevo program that we're advanced funds and that we need to use those funds on a basis where when we expend it, we drop the escrow down to revenue to match so that revenues and expenses are matched. So that eight million is the combination of the ARPA, the EcoDevo. We got a little bit of funds from the cemetery that LRA owns. The state closed out their account. They gave us money and we escrow that for cemetery uses and things like that. On page 2, the 4-column report is the column on the left is the budget, which you approve annually at the start of the year. Usually we try to get that to you in June. It's been approved as, I think, maybe in July this year. The second column is the activity for the year. And this is the column that the auditors are auditing right now, the second column. We had a budget of 600,000 in of land sales. We spent 590, or we earned 596, or Sonetta sold 596,000. That type of thing. The third column is a comparison with the prior year, and the fourth column is a projection. It's the same numbers as the second column. It's a projection for the year. So we use that when we present reports in the middle of the year. We'll project to the end of the year. And then under, you can see the two large amounts in the middle are CDBG, ARPA work programs, and then the non-CDBG, which is the regional crime. Those are income and revenue and expense that were incurred during FY25, the year that ended June 30th, 25. Other types of expenses include insurance, title and recording, appraisals, and sundry maintenance expenses. For the year, the net income was 536,000. You can see the total revenue of 9,273,000, expenses of 8,736,000. Again, I'm in column 2. The big amounts offset each other. The CDBG and the regional crime demolition program offset each other. So the rest of the numbers are pure LRA transactions that flow through here every month. We had a net income of 536,000, but we had if you drop down one line further, we had a starting deficit of negative 537. Then we transferred 300,000 to SLDC. Again, this is all paper. We didn't actually send SLDC the 300. And have an ending balance of a negative 300,526. Again, these are the numbers the auditors are going to issue are reviewing in their audit report. But all in all, not bad, because we've had a negative deficit since 2013. It's been as high as in 2021, it was as high as 1,023,000. So we're whittling away at it. Mainly, as hard as work as Sonetta does, it only brings in about 600,000 a year. We need it to be at that rate. It'll probably take 2 years to get out of the deficit position, considering no unusual transactions. But Sonetta's a God saver here. She she probably does between 1,000 and 1,500 real estate transactions a year. So it's a lot of work, and she's always busy. And Shelton has a good staff. They're very knowledgeable, very helpful. They know what they're doing. And don't worry about LRA. They're looking pretty good. As far as sales go, last year we had 596,000. I'm just previously 498, 442, 572, 682, 464, and then 1375. So you can get a good year on if you got some valuable stuff to sell. And once the city turns the corner and developers come in and look at these tracts of land that LRA has, it'll be nice. But if anybody has any questions regarding any of that, I would be happy to try to answer.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that. And commissioners, if I can, I'd just like to make a few comments. I think what Charlie spoke to from a historical standpoint and where we are in a moment of time, as we know, unfortunately, the May 16th tornado caused LRA to cease to operate for several months. And so even regardless of that fact, here we are exceeding, I think, what we have done in terms of a year-over-year sales. We actually received roughly 260 or so properties from the tax sale into the 2025 portfolio. So that has the exact number, I know. But we've actually sold more properties. We're actually roughly 400 properties. With this board meeting alone, as we know, we have 77 agenda items, and we have been increasing the number of sales activity that we're presenting before the board. So we're well on our way. Certainly, this takes time in terms of getting property into productive use and getting it into the hands of those who can redevelop it. But I also wanted to point out that this is the operating expenses or income, if you will, the balance sheet for LRA. This really speaks to what it costs to operate the land bank in its current state. As we continue to accelerate, certainly we will look to have more expenditures that will also increase our sales activity and increase the amount of funding that is put into managing properties. But I wanted to be clear that this does not speak to the tax revenue side of things, right? So on the other side of it is the actual tax revenue that is being produced by the number of sales activity that LRA has put forth. And so that has been increasing certainly over the last year, 2 years, in fact. And we don't have those exact numbers to present today, but we will be presenting in January as we close out the year. So we wanted to give the opportunity for the commissioners and for the public to be able to get this information. And again, we're proud of the work that the LRA team has done and the agencies that support LRA to move forward the important work. So with that, definitely we'll turn it over to you, commissioners, for any questions.
No questions. Thank you for your
Very good.
presentation.
Thank you.
Okay. Next on our agenda, we have the director's report.
So no report at this time, Commissioner. I will also offer that there are items that we would look to discuss in closed section. So.
All right. With that, then I'd like to make a motion to have a roll call vote, but make a motion that we go now into closed session. And we will do this in relationship to proceedings to discuss matters involving leasing, purchase for sale of real estate as provided by Section 610. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Could we call for the vote, please?
Commissioner Arnold,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes. And then do we have, okay, so with that, motion carries. Hearing no dissension, we will now go into closed session. Thank you very much. Okay. And David, do I need a motion to open up this
I think we need
session?
to vote, roll.
Do we do it? David, do we need to do a roll call to open up this
You
session?
can reopen if you like, or you can just pick up where you left off.
Okay. All right. So we will continue on with our agenda. There are no other agenda items. Our next commission meeting is scheduled for January the 28th, 2026. So we will see you next year. I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I don't think there's any objections. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much and happy holidays.